Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn. We are still building things, we are still producing stuff, and we are still going. I want to thank everybody who commented on the last video and the video before that as well. There were lots. 15 separate comments. I am utterly astounded by everyone who comes and watches and likes or comments or even just watches, even just watching and is fantastic. Thank you very much. I appreciate it way more than I can sort of ever portray. But we are going to carry on and we are going to see how well we can do. We're going to run out of metal now, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. That's fine though, because once we run out of metal, we'll just, yeah, that'll be fine. We do have to go through and get something done, and I have, if I push this button here, 30 times speed back. Yay! I did say I wasn't going to mod the game, and I'm not going to mod the game with any buildings. So no ladder mod, no nothing like that. We're going to play that. Timberborn approve quality of life improvement thing. Just basically, I want the 30 times speed. That's what I want. So yeah. Okay. So here is evidence, proof, point of bad tides and aquifers suck. I've had mixed responses on this. So you can see here, this is producing a bad tide. During a bad tide, this is not powered and has never been powered at all. It's never been powered. It's producing a bad tide. Okay. I don't know about the other ones because obviously a lot of them are under water now, so there's not any. I can't see. Right. This one, however, is not. This one is not. Neither is this one. So I don't know why this one should start producing bad water. It's up high here, so it's not coming from anywhere else. It's up high here. So I don't know if this is a bug or not, because I've had some people tell me they produce bad tides no matter what. Some people tell me they do produce bad tides, but only if they're powered. And here is evidence of it's producing bad water right now, and it's never been powered. So if that is what aquifers do, that you dig them out. So if we go over to here and we started these ones running, and then you turn them off so they're no longer powered, but then during the bad tide they produce bad water, they're bad. They're not worth it. They're not worth the effort of getting in there and doing stuff with them. It's just not worth it at all. It would make sense that if you drilled them, once you've drilled them, they work and just produce good water or bad water depending on the season, because you've drilled the hole, you've made the hole, that's fine. But if you need power to get good water and you unpower them and get bad water, they are bad, and I don't like them. So if this is a bug, this is the first time this has happened with us, but then I didn't really pay attention to the previous bad tide. But if that indeed is a bug, because we have a drill on top of here, then okay, fair enough. I'd have to test it somewhere else. But if that's the way they work as intended, I hate that. So yeah, and I probably will not be using them ever. So okay, so right. So what else are we doing here? So we are trying to build across here and up there and get that going there. We are trying to seal this off here so that we can run the bad tide along here to get our wheels running stronger, which is fine. I am not sure what my actual builders are doing. Let's have a look, see where you're going. You appear to be building this one here for some reason, which probably makes sense. So what I want to do is I want to tick this part here, mark dead trees not marked for cutting. So that will replace dead trees, even if actually they are all set for cutting, aren't they? So it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, turn that off there. So okay. So we'll get there eventually. It's just going to take a little bit of time to get everything doing exactly what we want and how we want it. We have a rooftop terrace here. We're going to get another one here in a moment. Fantastic. And that should so the bad water and the good water all mixed together here, and we're still fine for water. None of our trees have died or anything. It is possible that when they plant the trees here, when the bad tide first comes out, when it mixes, we might kill some mangroves, so we'll have to see how that goes, but really not too sure. That's built across there, that is built across there. You are built there, awesome, so the power should be coming here now, so we are 400. That's not as strong as I expected it to be. If I'm honest, I expected more. What I would like to do is run this along and try and straighten this so we can have more power to it. We want to move the pump realistically to be after the wheels. That would be ideal for us. I'll turn that off for a minute. But yeah, I think we're going to do that. We can turn that on now and actually get some beavers in here producing some extract. So that'd be quite nice. We are up here and you are built. You are chopping down all the trees up here. Yep, nice, awesome. And then we can just put in another scavenger flag. Might as well put it in there like that. Boom, there you go. Awesome. Okay, so all the things we wanted to do is now done. Beautiful. So we have some treated planks. Not a great deal, but we have some. We've got metal blocks. Fantastic. We don't have enough science for the wonder yet, but we might be able to do that. So where was another geothermal power plant? Let's see here. So there's science over there to be had. There. Can we get there? As a bit of an adventure. Purely so that we can unlock and put in the number cruncher. Once 500 power, the geothermal will give us 400 power. So it'll be a little bit lower, but it's free power. So let's see if we can do that, shall we? So let's go over here. You're going to have to go down there, across there, up there, unless we go around. Could we come from this side? I think we can. Let's run a path along here. We could also go up there if we wanted to. We'll leave that open for us to possibly do. We could go up there as well if we wanted to. I'll leave that open as well. Let's run this along here. And we'll do this. Got there. Boop. And we'll come to here. And then we will ladder down, or stair, sorry, down. Up. Let's put a stair in there as well, just so we can. Let's chop down all of these trees in here. Throw ourselves a lumberjack in. Put it right back here. Maybe I'll reach with them. There you go. Boom, do that. Okay. We have a drought approaching. Cool. So yeah, so see, this is now shut down and is no longer producing anything. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that is a bug or whether it's just a dumb design choice. But if it's a bug, cool. If it's a dumb design choice, why? Should have put this guy over here so we chop down these ones first. We can actually change that anyway, so let's do that. Let's get you chopping down those guys over there first so we can get that working. Okay, how are we doing for bad tide and what else in that here? This is doing fine. Let's turn this back on again. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you're good. Plenty of time. Go super speed. Go. Nothing to do in range. Oh no. There you go. Fixed it. Enjoy. Okay. And then over here, we want to put in another power there. And then we want to unlock the number cruncher and put that in there. Oop. Can I put that in on the corner? There. Which I know sounds a little bizarre, but or it looks a little bizarre, but I want to do that because I think that looks better. Yeah. Okay. Let's do that. Oop, there you go. So then you should better build that, which you will do, and then you'll build this afterwards. This is fine. Awesome. And then we get some more science going in. That means we can shut down these science guys here and get more beavers back in, which is awesome. Nothing to do in range. Yep, because you are done now. So delete you. Fantastic. Let's cancel all of that. You have no power because nothing's actually happened here, which is understandable. You also have nothing to pump there. We could put the pumps up here and pump it, because this is going to hold bad water for a while. It's a distance to go to get over here, but then again, it's not really, because it's not because of this. So put on, there you go. So let's do that, and then let's see how much is a deep water pump. It can pump up to 6 deep. Nice. So if we put it in here, so 2, 4, 7 deep there. So if we can build out into here, we could absolutely get you pumping water quite nicely. So we need to go out by 3 tiles. What overhangs do we have that are 3 tiles long? We could do this. Okay. Well, we'd have to obviously do this here. So let's do that, and then we'll do that and that. Oop. Yes, unlock. They require metal blocks, but that's okay. I could equally just use platforms. That would have worked just as well, but we'll do that because it's something different. And then we'll put the bad water pump there, like so. Yeah, that actually reaches all the way down to the bottom. Beautiful. And then we'll do that like that. And I think I would also put in a supply tank here. Oop. That's going to be set to bad water. That one, and I'm going to set it as supply because I got some of supply and some of obtain, and we just use all of them together. So yeah, cool. Okay, you are burbling away there. You need to make that. That's fine. We don't really have the builders for this sort of escapade, really. It's a bit over the top at the moment, but we should be okay. So I can shut down one of these guys, can't I? Yeah. I did this here because I wanted to do the twist up to there and the twist up to there, and then we're on top. And that was, let's just go around to here. Put that one there. So let me also do a ladder there. Whoa. Autosave got me. Boop. And let's unlock the twisty stairs because why not? Why not? So flip them around that way. Yes. And then flip them around that way. And do the same here. Flip. Bump. Here we go. Just because we can. Why not? Why not? And then that just lets you get us access across and back and forth. And so instead of the large planks have to come down here, all around here, up here, down, the large planks? No, the planks having to go all the way down here, along and up again. They can just go that way, which might be a bit quicker for us. So, yeah. Okay. So, we're still building this here, which is going to take a while. Needs planks. We have 86 planks. I'm not quite sure where this is all being built, which is interesting. Why have you not built this? Oh, because it's low priority. That's why. So, make that the highest priority. We want to build that first because we want that done. I made it low priority on purpose, didn't I? What an idiot. Okay. We can actually get rid of you. Now I think about it. Turn you off. And then delete you. We don't want you there anymore. You are over here. And you will help pump this up here. We are not taking away from the pool that supplies this. This comes down here and goes that way. So yep. I need some high water there. So yeah, I wouldn't mind. As I said, I'll blow this up here and maybe levy off up there and run more wheels down here should we need them. But I don't really think we do. I want to go for the Earth Repopulator and get that done. And This is the chill map, the 1.0 chill map. This is definitely a much more relaxing map to play on than the pressure map, which had some pressure involved in it because there were lots of explosions and things happening. But yeah, I just kind of want to, even though we've gone to 1.0, kind of want to stick with the plan of let's just get the wonder done and go for it. Yeah. A drought has started. That's okay. That does mean that this is going to stop working again over here. Yes, it is. Okay, well, you can be shut down then for the drought. But you will continue to pump because this is still full. So, wonderful. Okay, you're still building that. It's a long way to travel, that's why. I don't think we're going to go mad and put in loads of pipes and stuff everywhere. Transport tubes everywhere. I don't really feel like I want to do that because I don't feel like we need to. If I'm honest, I think we're kind of good as we are. What's this? Mangrove is filling up. That's nice. We do want more green areas, but I'm honestly thinking rather than open this and then have bad tide come out of this one, we'll come and put a water dump over here and then seal this off over here. And by seal that off, I literally mean I think we'll just put in, well, I would say dams. I'll have to check whether this starts flooding if we put water to it. Let's I don't know how much we'd need to keep this going here. We've also got scrap up here as well, which I've completely missed. What an idiot. Doop. Let's put that up there. We'll put in another scavenger flag. You can just sit right there. That's fine. Okay. So what I need to test is when a bad tide comes along next, see whether this is running. If it's not running, then we want to put a dump in here to make it wet and then see what happens to bad tide as well. Because if it doesn't, then I'll just seal this off over here and then we'll have green area around here for some farms. If it does when it's wet, then we'll just abandon it completely and maybe even seal it off or something so it doesn't do anything because it's a bit sucky. So, yeah. Okay, so we do need more beavers. That has become very apparent to us. I also probably want to get some more water storage and stuff and more pumps running to pump out from the seep as quickly as possible. I would also like to change that. I did say to you about change this up, having explosives and things in here to change this up to make this deeper so we have more water stored and do things. We may still do that, but we will see. We will see. Up here, I could put mangroves in up here, inside here, and then crops around the edge of it, which I think we will do. Actually, I think we will do that. So let's do this so that you can get down into it. Let's see how far a forester would go if it was put there. A forester would go up to that point there, which is pretty good. Pretty good, I think. And then we'd have a gatherer, which would obviously be sat next door to it. And would travel to the same point, so just there. Forester actually goes beyond that ever so slightly, so that'd be fine. That'd be fine. We could put a gatherer here and have mangroves in here, and then farms and stuff around the outside of this. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. We did something like this. Do like that. Or something. We want to go over here because we want to put in some stuff over here to seal this off. So yeah, it is going to get rid of a lot of water because it's got lots of edges to it. So that is a thing, but that's okay. That's okay. So, and again, I can't trust whether the aquifer is going to work or not. Knowing what happened with this one, we could mine it and get water, and then just shut it down, or we'd have to run power into it, which would involve putting power up over here, which uses up land mass that we want to do for crops. A water dump's probably the better option. Cheaper, definitely cheaper investment option. So, yeah. Okay, the number cruncher is up and crunching numbers. It's not running at full speed, 80% speed, which means it's only doing 8 per hour rather than 10. But that is 8 of these guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look, we have doubled our science. Woohoo! The science has been doubled. Awesome. Okay, so I think we should shut these guys down and replace them with the advanced breeding pods. I think that would be a good idea. This is doing fine over here. I'm going to get some batteries on this at some point as well. Try and figure out where we put some batteries in so that during the droughts it can continue running. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow. Well, let's just wait for all of them to go. Right, you're going to pop out a new beaver now. So, pop, there you go. And you've just done one as well. So, bump, bump, bump. And advanced breeding pod. A 1, a 2, a 3. Go, go, go. And would you up the priority of all those, please? Beautiful. Go, go, go. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. I am thinking about whether we can get the labour monument as well, just to help our beavers along a bit. Maybe we could stick that in over here. Can't get on the roof, so I can't reach the roof at the moment. So as much as I'd like to put them on the roof, that'd be great. I can't do that. So what if we put it behind here? Yeah, let's do that. Boom. There you go. Cost 1,000 science. Yeah, but it will increase our happiness, which will make everything faster overall. So there can be much rejoicing. Let's also try and figure out how we're going to... So now we have the spiral stairs. I want to build a spiral staircase. I should have rotated these round so we could share one staircase in the center. I still can. I still can. Kind of not, though, because you're too close. So maybe what we'll do is I will put another large industrial pile on top there and there. Make you treaty planks, make you metal blocks. Okay. And then you're just going to have your standard up and up. We'll do that and that. Oop. Okay. And then for the rest of them, I could do a spiral staircase behind. And just have each floor. Wouldn't even need a spiral staircase, to be honest with you. We could probably do it with a... No, we definitely would need something to get them around. We're on top here as well, so there's no reason why I couldn't offset this by one and put a spiral staircase in the center, or whatever I want to do with it, whenever, however, whatever. You know, there's many things we could do, but yeah. Okay, let's pause you for a minute. Let's pause you for a minute. This is a drought here, so this is dropped down, but the water level in here has dropped down, which is nice. You're still pumping out of here, which is very, very nice. Okay. We have one beaver right now with no work. So we are already back up to fantastical. What's wrong with you? Nothing in range. Okay, well, we'll shut you down. That's fine. You did a good job. Well done. Well done. This has not been built yet because of... Well, it can't be a lack of trees. Just expensive to build. Okay. But we get that up and running, and that will give us put them up to 10 happiness, 9 happiness. Oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. I guess the mangrove's going to die on us. That sucks. We did want to chop this off though, didn't we? Hold on, slow down. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to seal off this area here, but I do want to pump more out. So I might seal off this area here, remove the pumps and put the pumps in at a different angle. So what we can do is like we can come in here. I could seal off this. Let some water in here so we can just put some dams in so it floods over. The pumps can only pump out water from this side. That would be the idea behind it. We'll just seal off right up against this here, to be honest with you. Let's do that. Let's seal off there. Okay. And we'll basically I want to platform over the entire thing. So that was a mistake. Let's get rid of the 2 pumps as well. Platform over the entire thing. And then what we want to do is we want to put in some pumps. More pumps than we would normally. So like this. So yeah, so get rid of this row here. Well, not the entire row because actually, no, that's not going to work for us because this is not a square build. So what we need to do is try and figure out the best way to put pumps in. Get 2 in there. We did them here. 1, 2. So we go 1, 2, and then flip you round. And then do this 1 and 2. That actually blocks off that there. Oh, no, there are 3 there. Okay. I think this is the best way. We'll just move a house. We'll just move a house. You can move house. Okay. 2, 1, and 2, and then here. I don't know whether we can get them all to here. So 1, 2, oh, and then 3 there, like that. Okay, and then you, boop. Going to move your house, and we're going to move you over to be 3 more over there. 1, 2, and 3. And we've got here 5. I might do 5. 4 and 5, like that. Okay, there'll be a road that comes up here for the pumps. Does this. Does this. That's weird. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't count. I can't count. Nope, not you. You. Oh, there you go. You're not reaching all of them. That's okay. We'll put another monument in. Well, really, I should put the monument on top. I can't really get on top, can I? No. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritize the pumps, which means it should prioritize everything underneath it as well. Yep. Cool. Okay, and we can get some of those pumps working. We want to also prioritize basically that. Okay. Go. Oh, mistake. A mistake was made. Oh dear, what am I doing? A mistake was made. Nearly. So I need to put in 2 dams here. Because otherwise this whole thing won't work for us. Okay. Drought has ended. Woohoo! Obviously it's going to fill in now because there's nothing sealing it off. But it will eventually seal off. So, yeah. Unconnected building. Oh, yes. Oop, there you go. Awesome. Okay. Cool. Right. This is our next project going on here. This will be fine. I'll get this done. And these all want to be high priority workplaces. So I want to copy and then go paste, 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 paste. There we go. I don't have any water storage here right now, but we will fix that as well in a minute. In fact, we will fix that using the large tanks. So a large tank can sit there and a large tank can sit there. There we go. There's our water storage solved for the time being. Water and water. So all you guys come out and do the things there. So that's fine. And then I will set you as supply and supply. Okay, supply obtain. I've had this conversation a few times, but I don't really feel like there's any major difference between the two of them. The mechanics of how they work are different. I am aware of that, but I don't feel like there's any major, like, gameplay wise. It's not really going to cause a problem. So, but either way, that does not matter. So we have the extract coming in here. You are actually coming in rather slowly. Oh, there's a nice big tall cliff over here. If I put a gravity battery up here, does it tell me how much it would? No, it doesn't. But we could put some up there and run a power line up to them somehow. That would hold a nice, decent amount of power. I was thinking about doing it up here, run some power up here. And it's about the same sort of difference, but that is higher, so we'll put it up there instead, and that would just allow this to run during the droughts and things. So yeah, we do want to run the path out over here though for reasons. So I'm going to bridge over the top there and there with a power line. This. We're going to unlock the vertical power shaft. We're going to need that. Put it there as well. And then we'll come along here. We will go straight up there. No, we won't. We'll go up here. Doesn't really matter because the gravity batteries would be here and here and then there and there and then one there. In fact, we could do 2, 3 or 4. Yeah, we could do a couple there because that's quite low as well. So unlock the gravity batteries as well. Oh, you can't actually. That's okay. You're going to have to do that. That's fine. And then we put in a power shaft and a power shaft and a power shaft like that. Power shaft like this. Power shaft like that. Okay. Let's put in a ladder. Sorry, staircase there. And we need to get up here. So my drought has started. Oh no. That means you're going to stop working, isn't it? Yay, right. Pause. Delete that. Put in a, well, not pause, slow down time, I should say. Put in a vertical power shaft like that. Beautiful. How do we get up here? Where would I do that? It would be better to do it. It doesn't matter where I do it because, yeah. 2, 1. So we go stair, 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 stair. Doesn't really help us get up there. Easier. I can also do it here as well. Let's put a staircase there. Let's use a spiral staircase here. Because I can. Doop. Boop. Then we come to here and we go down like that. There you go. Awesome. Okay. Okay. Speed up the time. Go, 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 go. So you can't pump out the water anymore because there is no water in here to pump, because that area dries out, but it doesn't pump out of this area. So this area will stay wet for longer. So the longer drought we have, the more our mangrove keeps going and the more everything else keeps going as well. The problem is our kohlrabi back here will die off. Yep. Not really a great deal I can do about that, I'm afraid, because of how we've done the stuff here. So yeah, the only way I could do that would be to run a channel up here that stays wet all the time, but that would defeat the object. So yeah, still waiting for another bad tide so that I can do this, although we probably had 2 or 3 of them and I've completely missed them because I'm not paying attention. Yeah. Okay, how about we get some more food going for our beavers here? What's another food that we can run? Fermented cassavas, soybeans, mushrooms, corn rations, eggplant rations, algae, and coffee. Corn rations are in the food factory, aren't they? Yeah. They do just require corn, though. The food factory does require power. But I think we'll be okay if we did that. We can add an engine up here or over here or wherever. I think here's going to be the best bet. So you do want logs, so maybe we could put logs over here with a power plant. We need more of these as well, to be honest with you. Could I double this up here? I absolutely can double this up here, can't I? So let's double this up here like that. Okay, and that's going to be all of that there doing its thing. That's fine. We probably want more beavers as well, because I don't have enough beavers to do this. You are burbling away doing the thing there. Let's get some more beavers as well. Okay. So I'm not sure corn wise. We've still got one. Oh no, we've got 3 farms, haven't we, here? So I'm not sure whether I could stick. Canola's one that's not used a lot of. Sorry, I'm jumping around everywhere. So canola is one that you don't need a great deal of. So we could put it in this little field here, I think, and this would be fine for canola. But then corn, I think, is the same as well. Canola is actually 9 days for that, so canola is pretty good. So if we did canola here, and we planted corn up to there like that. Okay. Canola needs compressing, that's fine. Not compressing, needs yeah, pressing. It needs pressing, not compressing. It needs pressing. So yeah, so that'd be fine there. Okay, and these farms can take care of this. So I'm going to set them to kohlrabi first and foremost, because we want them to all do the kohlrabi first. You can get a bit of both. You can get all of this. You can get all of that. That's fine. Okay. Let's put an engine in. How much did the food factories want? 120. Doop doop doop. Right. Do I want to enable these? We've got some metal blocks and treated planks going on here. I think we do. Let's re-enable these guys. This obviously is a problem for us for the kohlrabi. We could also seal this off when this turns bad here, and we could put our hydroponic farms in over here. That's an absolute option we could do if we wanted to. But I don't know. I need another bad tide. That's what it is. I need another bad tide so that we can figure out whether the aquifers do their weird thing or not. So, right, okay, you are building all of this here. Oh, let's unpause you so that we can actually get more extractors going. Right, so you have built all this. You haven't built this one yet here. Why is that? You're definitely within range, aren't you? Hold on. House. Yes, you're in range. Okay. That's probably because you've actually now built up here, so these guys are actually now in range, as it were. Oh, look at that. Right. Can you reach that one? Right. Let me lower the priority of these guys, because I want this done first. All the connections and stuff done so that we can start spinning the power, and then there you go, you are now connected to the grid. Awesome. Okay, cool, nice. You'll come and build these guys first now, these guys here now. Excellent. Okay, no storage for berries. No, it's because the berry storage is full. Okay, canola is done. There you go. Boom. We have no storage for canola. Let's fix that. Let's get some storage for canola. I'm going to put it up here. We'll do a couple of big ones actually. Go 1 and 2, and then this is going to be no, leave that. We'll do canola. Right, okay, in that case, here that. Put it there. And you can store canola seeds, and then you're going to be corn. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a large storage for corn over here, and this is going to be for corn there. Okay. You're all building away there. Do we have enough logs? We do have enough logs, although I don't feel like this is enough to keep our log system going. So we may have to replace our pine with oak. So let's leave that there. Oh, this is something as well. There was an update. Can you see the wiggly? Look at them wiggling in the wind. Go. We swaying. I like that. I like that. It's a nice little change. I like that a lot. So I'm going to turn off this here, and then what we're going to do is going to come in here, and I'm going to say, hey, do not replant any trees. Okay. And then I'm going to go, hey, would you plant oak in here? There'll be a few oak trees. I would really like... Could I remove that and get you guys to spread naturally over here? Just to get a few more pine trees for this guy. Okay. Your priority is going to change to oak trees. Then we'll just come and super speed up time. And like every night we'll come along and just tell it to replant oak trees in this whole area like this. And then we'll do that every night for a little bit. So drought has started. This is fine though, because this now still has power. At least it would do if it was... Oh, wait, hold on. Stop, pause. What's happened here? No demand? No demand. There we go. Awesome. So you're still getting power. So you're still building down here over time, which is fine. Okay. See how much power you draw in a day. We only have one battery at the moment, so... So, oh wow. It's like 6,000 a day. Oof. Oof, that's a lot. Yeah. We need more batteries. We need more batteries over there, so yeah. Yeah, so this is going to die off here. So we could run a path down here. Put our hydroponics down here. Don't know where the fermenters go. Fermenters go up here. We could have a ladder in here as well. It's right with these things here, because it's they're going to keep dying every time a drought comes along. So, canola is full already. Oh, that's that. The reason I put a small storage in here is just because of the spacing. But I was going to put double storage in here for canola because I do know we need canola. So yeah, might have a food warehouse up here and one over there. So I want to do 2 engines, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay, so let's run a thing down there, and we'll unlock the engine. I remember where it is there, and we'll put the engine there. Ba-doop, and then you can have an engine just in situ, like that. Drought has ended. Beautiful. Okay, we're storing lots of water as well, which is very, very nice. So it's all good. Oh, I've completely forgot to do the tree thing that I was saying I was going to do every night. Oh, well, there you go. Off you go. Okay, our batteries did die, but they will be recharging overnight anyway, so that's fine. Okay, slow down time a little bit here. Slow down a little bit. So we're not getting as many. Yeah, I'm glad I did the extra corn over here. I might do corn all in these here. And also, I'm thinking we do this and then we get rid of this guy. And then maybe move that water source to be up there. Water, and then you are going to be empty. Okay, I think we are good. I feel like at this point, what I literally could do is wait for the science to come along, put down the Earth repopulator, pop like that, and wait for our buildings to build it, and we're done. And I'm tempted to do that. I'm tempted to do that. I don't mind this map at all. I really don't mind this map at all. But you could do big mega flat. Let's speak English. You said, Joey. You could do big mega projects on this map. You could seal this off here. You could fill it with water. You could do bits. You can open the aquifers. You can do many things with this, which would be awesome and wonderful. But that's not what we're doing here. I want to build the wonder and get going. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's see here. So, depending on whether this works or not, depends on how this episode goes. So I'm going to bring the episode to a close here, and we may get another episode. We may not. It depends on how well things go. If I get enough science and bits and pieces all ready to go, and I can actually record the next episode before if I can actually get enough science and get everything built and recorded before the next episode goes up, then we'll do that. If not, we'll have another episode afterwards. We'll make it up as we go. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I know you want to see me play the map through, but I want to get all the maps ticked off. That's the idea. I want to get them all done. And then we'll come back and visit some of these things and have a play and do some big things. Maybe with some custom beavers too, because I really do want to try the Ember Pelts at some point. But either way, we shall leave this one here and come back next time. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again next one. Until then, as always, have fun.